Hello everyone, my name is David Arzata here. I'm going to be showcasing my Raidraptor, how to play Raidraptors, because I really love this deck so much because unfortunately when I first started I didn't have enough cards or extra deck, but now since I do have the Arsenal Falcon from the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, and I want to say thank you so much for that, and I had a great time, and now I think I'm ready to full on deck. So let's draw our 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we could start off with this. There's something we could start off with this. If we have this hand, I think the combo we could do is that if we can summon both a Bloom Vulture or any Raid Raptor card that we have in our hand, or any Raid Raptor card. It starts with one Bloom Vulture and any Raid Raptor card. Well, let's see what I can do with it. For my first move, I'll activate Raid Raptor Bloom Vulture. If I control any face-up monsters other than Wing Beast monsters, I can summon both this card and one Raid Raptor monster from my hand. You cannot special summon monsters or the turn you activate either of these effects, except dark monsters. So I'll be on lock. So I'll special summon Bloom Vulture and Raid Raptor Vanishing Lanius. Vanishing Lanius activates his effect. If this card is special summoned, I can special summon a level 4 or lower Raid Raptor monster from my hand. Joining the fight, Mimicry Lanius in defense mode. What should I go for next? I think I'm going to go for this. I build the overlay network. Mimicry Lanius and Blue Vulture will build the overlay network. I'll Exceed Summon. Raider's Knight. Next, I'll activate Raider's Knight's special ability. I can detach one material, so I could detach Mimicry Lanius, and I can special summon a Raid Raptor, special summon from an extra deck, a Phantom Knights, Raid Raptor, or Exceeds monster that is 1 rank higher or lower than this card, using this face up. So I can rank it up. I'll go ahead and use Brave Strix. Next, I'll activate Brave Strix special ability by detaching this. Now, normally I get to set a Raid Raptor spell or trap for my deck. If this card has a Wing Beast material, as material, which it is, and I can detach one material from this card, then I can add a rank up magic spell for my deck to my hand. So, the card I will select is Raid Raptor Skip Force. Next, I'll activate Skip Force. I target my Brave Strix. And then I can go for Arsenal Falcon. Arsenal Falcon will activate its special ability. By detaching the Bloom Vulture, I can special summon a level 4 Wing Beast monster from my deck. I think the card that I will choose for an extender, I'm going to go with Strangle Lanius in attack mode. Next, I'll activate Strangle Lanius' effect. If you control an Exceeds monster with a Dark Exceeds monster as material, you can target a level 4 or lower Raid Raptor monster in your graveyard and special summon it. But negate its effect. But his effects are negated. So I'm going to target Bloom Vulture. It'll be back onto the field. In the text. Hmm. I could do something with this. I think I'm gonna go for a link play. I think I'll link these two. I'll go ahead and go for Y-Strix. Activate Y-Strix special ability, but also change the effect of my Arsenal Falcon in my graveyard. And hopefully if anything responds to that. If responded, if this card is sent to the graveyard while it has a Raidraptor monster as material, I can special summon one Xyz monster from extra deck except Raidraptor Arsenal Falcon. If you do, attach this card from your hand to it as material. So card I'll select Arsenal Falcon. I mean not Arsenal Falcon. I mean Ultimate Falcon. And then that, and then Y-Strix. If this card is linked summon, you can special summon a level 4 winged beast monster from your deck in defense position, but negates its effects. I think I can go for this. I'll go ahead and summon Fuzzy Lanius. Effects are negated, so can't do that. Next, I'm gonna overlay. Well, actually, I'm gonna go overlay these two monsters. I'm gonna go for an Xyz play. Summon that in defense mode. I'll go ahead and 4 Strix. Next, I activate 4 Strix special ability. I can detach Fuzzy Lanius. So that way I can add a level 4 winged beast monster from my deck to my hand. Any card that I can choose that would give me a bright edge. I'll go ahead and try to go with Tribute Lanius. It also triggers the effect of my Y-Strix special ability. Because if a Raidraptor Xyz monster effect is activated, I can set up one rank up magic spell directly from my deck. And if it's a quick play spell, it can be activated this turn. So, if it was my second turn, I could use rank up magic Raider's Force. I'll set that down. Next, I could use the Mimikry Lanius in my graveyard just so I can add a Raidraptor card from my deck to my hand. It says Raidraptor card from my deck to my hand. And it has quotations, so it has to say in the title. So I'll banish it. Then I can add a Raidraptor card from my deck to my hand. It doesn't say anything about spell or trap any Raidraptor card that has it in the title. So I'll go ahead and grab Glorious Bright. Because it did says Raidraptor in the quotation, right? I think Raidraptor card. So it has to say that in Raidraptor in the title. So I'll grab that. With that, I'm gonna set this card and this card, and with that, I end my turn. Now, during the opponent's turn, I feel like when I have the rank up magic spell card, I do have it in this field. I can activate it. I can target this one along with 2 other monsters that are within my graveyard. So 4 Strix and Raider's Knight. These are the 2 monsters. During the main phase or During the main phase or your opponent's battle phase, target 2 or more Xyz monsters you control and or in your graveyard, including the monster that is on if at least 2 monsters remain face. 1 Raidraptor Xyz monster from your extra deck with the rank equal to their combined ranks. If you do, attach the targeted monsters as material. This is treated as Xyz monster, Xyz summon. Then transfer its materials to the special summon monster you control. So target the 4 Strix along with these 2, which add up to rank 13, which you'll bring up to your new one. I can go ahead and go with Raidraptor Rebellion Falcon, and then attach these 2 as material. And this is the boss monster right there. It's really good. Wow. Oh yeah, right. Put it right here. Anyway, I think I had a good time with this deck. It's really fun. I love it. It's an amazing set to go with. It's really awesome to see it. I want to say, okay, well, yeah, this is amazing. Raidraptor combo number 2. Let's see what I can pull off. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well, we got some really good cards to pull off with, but I think you can work this out if you just use this one. If you go for 1 card combo. Let's see if we can go for that. These are just for storage. Let's see what we can do with this 1 card. So, I'm going to normal summon Tribute Lanius. Tribute Lanius will activate its special ability. During the main phase, if this card is normal or special summon, I can send 1 Raidraptor card from your deck to the graveyard. So, the card I'm going to send is, well... Well, I mean, like I said, I would have sent Mimicry Lanius, but unfortunately I only have 1, so I have to send something else. I'm guessing I'm going to go, this is a lot. I'm going to go with, I'll go with Norlanius. And then I'm going to activate, if I could, I'll use Fuzzy Lanius special ability. Since I control a Raidraptor monster other than itself, I can special summon this card from my hand. I'll special summon it. But after I use this effect, I cannot special summon for the rest of this turn except Raidraptor monsters, which most of my deck are basically Raidraptor monsters. So I'm going to build the overlay network. I'm going to go with Raider's Knight. Next, I'm going to activate Raider's Knight's special ability. I'm going to detach Fuzzy Lanius to the graveyard in order to overlay. Oh yeah, right. Raider's Knight, even though it says Raider's Knight, but this is the full graph of this card. This card is always treated as a Raidraptor card too. So it's a Raidraptor. I'm going to go with Brave Strix. Next, I activate Fuzzy Lanius from the graveyard. If this card is sent to the graveyard, I can add another Fuzzy Lanius from your deck to my hand. Fuzzy Lanius. Next, I'm going to activate Brave Strix special ability. I'll detach my Raider's Knight. And then it triggers its other special ability on the bottom. Because if this card has a Wing Beast monster as material, I can detach 1 material from this card and I can add a rank up spell from my deck to my hand. The card that I will be selecting is Raidraptor Skip Force. I'm going to go activate Skip Force, targeting it's this one, rank it up to a level 7. I go with Arsenal Falcon. Next, I'm going to activate Arsenal Falcon's effect. I'll detach Tribute Lanius so I can special summon a Wing Beast monster from my deck. I'm going to special summon Vanishing Lanius in defense mode, which triggers the ability of my Vanishing Lanius. If this card is special summoned, I can special summon one level 4 or lower Raidraptor monster from my hand. Which one should I go for? I could use this one, or I could use this one. Yeah, let's go with this one. I'm summoning Norlanius. Norlanius activates its special ability. During the main phase, if this card is special summoned by this turn, I can target one Raidraptor monster I control, add a Raidraptor monster, one Raidraptor monster with a different level than the monster than that monster. So I'll target it itself, and then I'll add another Raidraptor monster. The card I'm going to select is Heel Eagle. Add it to my hand. Next, I'm going to activate Strangle Lanius from my hand. Since I control a dark monster, I'm allowed to special summon this card from my hand. And I activated this card's special ability as well. If I control an Xyz monster with a dark Xyz material, you can target a level 4 or lower Raidraptor monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but its effects are negated. So I'm going to summon back Tribute Lanius. I'm going to link these two. The summon conditions require 2 Dark Wing Beast monsters, I think. Yeah, 2 Dark Wing Beast monsters. I go ahead and choose Y-Strix. I'm going to activate Y-Strix special ability, but also change the effect of my Arsenal Falcon activates in the graveyard, because if this card is sent to the graveyard while it has a Raidraptor monster as material, I can special summon a Raidraptor Xyz monster from the extra deck, except itself, and if you do, attach this card from your graveyard as material. So, I'm going to summon Ultimate Falcon, and I get to attach this card to it as material. And when this card's link summon, I can special summon a level 4 Wing Beast monster from my okay. Special summon a level 4 wing from my deck in defense position, but negate its effects. I can summon another one if I want to. Which one should I go for? I think I will go with negate its effects. Which one should I go for? Hard for me to choose. I think I'll just go ahead and go with Bloom Vulture. Next, I'm gonna overlay. I'll go with 4 Strix.
Next, I'll activate 4 strict special ability. By detaching the Bloom Vulture in the graveyard, I'm allowed to add a level 4 with Darkwing Beast monster from my deck to my hand. So, I'm going to add... I think I'll just add Raider's Wing. Just in case. Next, it triggers the effect of my Y-Strict special ability. Because if a Raidraptor exceeds monster effect is activated, I can set 1 rank up spell directly from my deck. And if it's a quick play spell, it can be activated this turn. I'll go ahead and select Raidraptor, rank up magic, Raider's Force. It'll be set down. What can I do? There's gotta be more something I could do. Ooh, wait, no. No, I can't do that. Unfortunately, I don't have anything. There's nothing else I can do. But unfortunately, there's nothing else I could do. I know this is not like the best combo that I can think of, but it's the workout process. So I'm gonna end my turn. I think during my opponent's turn, if I feel like I'm about to be threatened because during the main phase or the opponent's battle phase, I can activate this card whenever I feel like it. But I can, like, it's just like I said, this is like great defense card. And I know it's not the best combo that I can think of, but I'm trying to learn to be better. Okay, all right. Number 2 is time for round number 3. First, I'm gonna shuffle and let's see what I can do it's a random, but I know it's random, but I like to go random because you never know what you're gonna get. So Foolish Burial, Lord Darkness, Tribute Lanius, Effect Veiler, and Called by the Grave. I mean, I think this card could still work if something doesn't happen about it, but let's see what I can go for. I will activate Tribute Lanius. I'm going to do the same thing again, but I'm just wondering if a what-if situation. Because normally when this card is normal or special summon, I get to send a Raidraptor card from my deck from my deck to the graveyard. But if they trigger the effect of an Ash Blossom, if it gets negated or infinite permanence, and if this card gets negated, which will be fine. If it does get negated, it'll be fine because I have Foolish Burial. Foolish Burial will help me out too. So if this card gets negated by an Ash or infinite permanence or anything that can negate it, it's okay. I have Foolish Burial to send a monster from my deck to the graveyard. So the card I'm going to select is no, which one is it? Where is it? I don't have it. Wait, I know it's there. No. Oh, here it is. Mimicry Lanius. Next, I'm going to activate Mimicry Lanius from the... Oh, yeah, oops. Foolish Spirit goes to the graveyard. Activate Mimicry Lanius from the graveyard. If this card is in your graveyard because it was sent there this turn, I can banish this card, then add a Raidraptor card from my deck to my hand. So I'll banish it, remove it from the game, so I can add Fuzzy Lanius. And since there's a Raidraptor monster, I get to special summon it from my hand. Next, overlay. I'll go with Raider's Knight. Next, I'm going to activate Raider's Knight's special ability. I'll detach this card. Then I'll use it to rank up. Hmm. Come on. I'll go with Brave Strix. Next, I activate Brave Strix, but I activate not Brave Strix ability. I'll activate Fuzzy Lanius because it was sent. Because if this card was sent to the graveyard, I can add another Raidraptor Fuzzy Lanius from my deck to my hand. So this card will allow me to add another Fuzzy Lanius. You know, normally I don't need another Fuzzy Lanius, so I'm gonna risk this one. So I'm gonna activate Allure of Darkness. I get to draw 2 cards. Ooh, and I'll have to banish a dark monster. I'll just remove dark. I'll just move this Fuzzy Lanius from the game. But now I have 2 more options. I got a Raider's Wing and a Ghost Ogre. Not bad. Next, I'll activate Brave Strix special ability. I will detach the Raider's Knight. And since I have a Wing Beast material, I can add the other additional option. This card has a Wing Beast, which it was. I can detach one material from this card, add a rank up magic spell trap. A rank up magic spell from my deck to my hand. The card that I will select. Rank up magic Skip Force. I'll activate Skip Force, targeting my Brave Strix. Ranking it up to a level 7. Rank 7. Here it comes, rank 7, Arsenal Falcon. Next, I'm going to activate Arsenal Falcon special ability by detaching my Tribute Lanius to the graveyard. I'm going to special summon a level 4 Wing Beast monster from my deck. So, I'm going to summon... Strangle Lanius. I'll activate Strangle Lanius special ability. If I control an XYZ monster with a dark XYZ material from it, I can target a level 4 or lower Raidraptor monster in my graveyard, special summon it, but negate its effects. I will go ahead and go with Tribute Lanius. Next, I'm going to go for a Link Summon. Liberty Lanius, Arsenal Falcon, and Brave Strix. Does somebody can... Y-Strix. Activate Y-Strix special ability, but also change the effect of my Arsenal Falcon since it was centered this turn and if it has a Raidraptor monster as material, I can special summon a Raven monster, Xyz monster from my extra deck itself. If you do, attach this card from your graveyard to it as material. So I can go ahead and use Ultimate Falcon and attach it. That's second. First, this card's Link Summon, especially on a level 4. Okay. So with that, I'm going to summon Norlanius. Next, I'll activate Norlanius' special ability. And that card is special summon. Oh, wait, no, I can't. Its effects are negated. Sorry about that. But I guess I can still overlay. I'll go with 4 Strix. Activate 4 Strix special ability. I'll detach this one. And then I can add a Wing Beast, level 4 Wing Beast monster from my deck to my hand. I'll just select my Bloom Vulture. And since Y Strix triggers, also it triggers the effect of Y Strix special ability. Because if XYZ Raidraptor monster effect is activated, I can set 1 rank up magic spell directly from my deck. And if it's a quick play spell, it can be activated this turn. Either I could go for... So I can't set up a card. Let me see. I would set Phantom Knights, or I can just set down this Raidraptor Force. I'll set that card down. Then I'm going to have to... Yeah, there's nothing else I could do. All I gotta do is set down this rank up magic, set down Called by the Grave, and with that I can end my turn. The good thing is I have good thing I use the Lore of Darkness. I had these 2 cards. I could special summon this card if I want to, but I don't want to risk it. These are the 2 cards that I draw off during my Lore of Darkness. True, I would have something to, but I will have something to do if something happens. So, anyway, I know I've done the best I can with this combo, and I know this is I know I make the game too easy, and I'm not just an expert in this game, but it's a start where we can start piling up, and I love the game so much, but it takes strategy and time. But sometimes things may not go your way, as always. But I love having fun with this deck, and I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and thank you for supporting of this little journey of mine. But I appreciate it, and I just want to say thank you so much, and I love you. Bye. Love you.